Hi y'all! So this week we're talking about symbols or the story behind the artwork. So around this time of year we are often decorating our houses with all kinds of art, but what does it really mean? And it's often very different depending on the holiday that you celebrate. So what is a symbol? A symbol is a mark or a drawing or a gesture that looks like one thing but actually means something else. If I gave you a card with a heart on it, it means I love you. If I gave you a thumbs up in class, that means good luck or you're doing a good job. But if I gave you a thumbs down, that means you probably need to stop what you're doing. So you already kind of know what some symbols are, you just might not realize it yet. So we use a ton of symbols around the holidays to decorate our houses, no matter what holiday you celebrate in December. And there are a few universal symbols. One, for example, is lights. Whenever you put lights around a Christmas tree or you light a candle, that is supposed to represent hope. Another is a star. A star is supposed to represent guidance. It's supposed to lead you to the path or the path that you're supposed to be on. One other cool fact is that for Christmas trees, they used to be actually outside and people would hang food on them like apples. And so actually the ornaments we put on Christmas trees now are representing or they're symbols for putting on apples on the trees we used to decorate. So a lot of holidays also use wreaths. Wreaths are a circle, so they don't have a beginning or an end. So they represent everlasting love, or love that never ends. And symbols are there to tell our stories. And today I want you to tell your story. We're going to make holiday cards depending on whatever holiday you celebrate, or just telling about yourself. And I want you to use symbols all over the card to tell your story. Before you begin drawing your holiday card and finish watching the rest of this video, you may want to go back to my virtual classroom first and learn more about symbols. You can click on the Christmas tree to learn about Christmas around the world. You can click on the star or the Star of David to learn about Hanukkah, and you can click on the set of drums to learn about Kwanzaa. Alright, continue watching this video to learn how to draw your holiday cards. So before we get started actually on our card, I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks in Seesaw. The first one is to make a wreath. You can just do a whole bunch of dots and circles with a large pen and use 2 triangles to make a bow. If you would like to make a Star of David, you can go to the shapes and grab the green triangle. And you can turn this triangle whatever color you would like. Make a copy of it and just turn the other one upside down and you have a Star of David or a 6-pointed star. You can use the same green triangle to make a Christmas tree. Just keep making a copy, make every copy a little bit bigger and place it right underneath. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a menorah. So to make a menorah, choose a silver color on a small pen size. Draw a line straight down with a little curved triangle at the bottom. And then keep making these long U shapes to count 4 candles on either side of your middle candle. You can use a little bit of a yellow spot at the top of each place to light the flames on the candles. The last symbol that I'm going to show you how to make is a kinara. Choose a brown color for a middle size of your pen tool and make an upside down U or curve and then put a semicircle on top. Then top it with 3 red candles, a black candle in the middle, and then 3 green candles. Then you can do the same thing that we did with the menorah and add little yellow flicks to the top of each one to light the candles. Next, I'm going to show you a speed drawing of a card I made for my daughter. While you're watching the speed drawing, I want you to begin to plan out your own card and think about what symbols you would use to represent your family and your story, depending on what holiday you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate a holiday, that's just fine. Instead, make a thank you card and use symbols again that represent what you're thankful for. So I chose a red background for my card because red typically symbolizes love. And now you can see me trying to draw a bell here because bells are used to symbolize angels. If you are willing to share the reason why you chose certain symbols or the story behind them for you and your family, I would love to hear that in your Seesaw assignment. I'm going to finish up my drawing by drawing some holly on the bell, a star for the eye in Christmas, and decorating the edge or framing the card with lights, just to show hope. I can't wait to see your cards full of symbols.